everybody.
Jello.
It's me, Shannon.
And Marco Oliver.
And we're Conversations with Spiritual People, and we are on another road trip. And yes, Marco is driving.
I love driving.
I love riding. We have had a spectacular weekend.
Beyond.
We want to really give a shout out to Sylvia Hernandez for hosting us in San Antonio. We've been so blessed. And we got to meet some very interesting people. Hi, Karen. See you just shortly. We're going to have a fabulous time at Karen's house next weekend for Angelic Reiki 1 and 2.
This weekend,
yes.
Yeah.
This coming weekend, it's already that time.
It's that time. We just had one this past weekend. Now this week, and then the following week.
We're just busy. We're on the road as promised. We're going out and getting into our community and bringing our work out there. And so if you're interested in any of our classes, go to CWSP4444.com. I really don't want to put it out to an info commercial today. We can do that later. But we had the most amazing thing. Spirit always helps us end up in the most interesting places. You know, we were supposed to work in Austin, and we got shifted over to San Antonio, and we wasn't really sure why, but Spirit connected us with some of the most beautiful people, and we ended up meeting I want to call her a true natural healer
to the core.
And she did 3 days of clearing work on us with natural, the way the Spanish natives using garlic, peppers, lime, huevos, eggs, cilantro,
flowers, parsley.
Yes. And I want to say this. I've had a lot of damn clearings over the
last
25 years of doing this. But I've never experienced anything where I visually got to see, and I know Zeta's going to love this, and I know Karen's going to love this. I actually had a physical crying purge.
Oh, yes.
And that's not a thing for me. Normally it's laughing. But all I could do was stand there and just cry. Very powerful. A lot of ancestral clearing.
Karmic clearing.
Looking at yourself. And one of the things that come up, because, you know, in their thing, they talk about curses and you know, people throwing things on you and stuff. But, and as we communicated with her, she said, somebody can project something at you.
And even your own parents.
Your parents.
Not even be conscious that
Think of this. How many times your parents said something negative towards you? Well, that's the same thing as cursing you.
Yeah. It's like, you're dumb.
Yeah, you're dumb. You're stupid. You're not worth anything. You're just like your dad.
Like, whoa.
Oh my. And that was a big realization for me and Marco. Even Marco with his mom and family and stepdads, you know, everything. We started really looking at it, and it was like, wow, what an extraordinary thing. And the negative mind thinking that we've got running. And I explained to Marco, it's like, sometimes I feel like I have 2 people in my head. I have this one over here, like the devil, but it's the little wounded boy over here that's scared. It is so scared. He's so scared. And then you got the really strong adult Shannon over here going, what the heck are you doing?
I'm like, get up.
Get up. Come on, we gotta go. And so when we were working with her, and she gave us like some really simple things, you know, to do to make sure that we're protected and make sure that we're clean, you know. And you don't realize how much you just really do pick up just working with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Just working on somebody, and you think, oh, I'm cleaning myself. Well, no. So, you know, like Mondays you should always eat lentils.
Mondays is about abundance. So you wanna create that flow. You clean, and you know, a lot of times I've always seen people sweeping out, like, you know, sweep the energy out to clear.
Didn't know that.
But you actually sweep it in, because you don't want to sweep that energy out. You want to collect it, bring it like in towards the center, and then pick it up and then throw it away. You don't want to push the energy out.
You don't want to sweep your good energy out.
No.
So that was interesting. You know,
plants
are another big thing.
Herbs.
Types of plants, types where you put the plants, by the doors, corners, whatever.
For prosperity, for protection, for clearing, for harmony. And this is just intention and working with the natural way.
Yeah, just natural. And and what I gather, because she speaks Spanish, and even though my Spanish is kind of limited, it was more, I could still understand. She was very, and then Marco and others would interpret for me. But just understanding some of the most amazing, how do you say? It's just a different concept of the way we look at things, and just thinking of this, look at your life, and look at your life with energy. And is it flowing? Is the energy in your life flowing? Are you creating abundance? Okay? And if not, you need to cleanse. You need to do a cleansing. And she's all about, you know, you do at the end of the month, you do a 3-day cleanse where you do this Himalayan salt baths, and then scrub, do a sugar honey scrub.
Sugar honey scrub to call in the sweetness of life, in your own words, making your own prayer.
Yes. And we're going to try to get her to come to Houston to teach.
Yes.
Because she's got so much knowledge, and she's so interesting. Just to watch some of the things that
just watching her
occurred.
work, and
because she, some people would call her a bruja, but she's not a bruja. She's a curandero. She is true, straight up, natural healer, and it's amazing. She uses the peppers and I just think it's so fascinating.
It's such an art form in itself. It's so beautiful to be able to witness and see that, because you hear about it, and you know, there's people that do it, but she is the authentic real thing.
She did this. She does an egg clearing with 2 eggs, 2 eggs that are same size, everything,
representing the masculine and feminine.
But when they were in the cup, one's larger and one is smaller. Same. Did you notice that?
Yeah, same exact egg, but one's
masculine and one's feminine. One's bigger and one's smaller. So there is. Hi, Terry.
Hola.
So we want to try to bring her in, and she can read those eggs and tell you about things that's happening in your body that I was amazed by that. It's like she knew I had stomach issues. She knew where I had pain in my back, everything that was happening, and how to clear it. You know, she was when the egg pulls it out of your body. And And I mean, it was really fast. I'm just very
It
fascinated
is.
by it.
I've like you hear about divination and utilizing nature and things, but in that clearing that ceremony, you can actually see the shapes and the
The strings and all of that's just whoa. We're gonna try to bring her Zeta to probably to Nair's. I think that would be right on with Nair and what she does.
Yes.
She's from Laredo.
Mm-hmm.
She has a shop there, and quite a few people that are pretty big name go to her. But she is so humbled and
that is what I loved about her.
She's just like she's just like
just
me and
her. Just her. She don't try to like, oh, well, I'm this and I do this and that. No.
She tells you how to help you. You ask her and she'll tell you.
And she shares. She doesn't hold information or be like, oh, well, this is what I do and I'm not gonna share it. She brings the knowledge forward.
She don't wear fancy jewelry. She doesn't wear it. She's so simple. Just so simple. And it's 105 degrees out, and she's standing out there clearing
sweating,
people.
But she is working her thing.
Beautiful experience. And she wants to come to Peru with us too.
Yeah,
she does. Fabulous person. Fabulous. There were several people that we met that was just beautiful and fabulous. We had a ordained ministers class
That
there.
was a beautiful ceremony.
Beautiful ceremony. We're so grateful for everybody that was there.
And even the Angelic Reiki class was very powerful.
We're going to do ordained ministers class. We're not sure the date yet.
We don't know the shirt.
Not yet.
But we will confirm later this evening, and when the flyer and information will be up, and I'll make sure I share it with everyone who's been asking, because I know Houston has been asking for this class.
Yeah. But something, like, I want to go back to the ancestral things and looking back into your childhood and think about those. And I don't want to call it curses. It's just where energy was thrown at you.
Let's call them like bookmarks, like energetic books. And sometimes we just need
They're just like
remove
your daddy.
those so we can move forward.
Those things like that. So, and you can go in and just gather them up. All those little energetic. You're just looking at all the energetic pulses in there, and you start gathering them up. Now, she says to get a chili. One of those red dried chilies that you see.
Yep.
That I never thought was the most powerful little dry piece of.
You're like, this thing. Oh, this is a dry piece of chili.
Getting all the like these emotional things and getting connected and feeling that connection, and it's like building up to going up to Peru, and we're getting to look at ourselves, and we're in the last cycle of the Blue Castle.
Thank you, Jesus.
Which we had just started the new wave spell, which
and
is
the yellow seed.
So what have you planted, and what do you things that we're going to be doing, having things happen, working, moving. Hi, Karen. I don't know if y'all get to see or if it goes into pulse mode or if it's just recording it or you got to go back and watch it or not. If it just delays you and you go and pick it up to watch again. Anyway, we, like I said, we're going to be traveling quite a bit, and we're trying to come to every
pueda ofrecer cursos de todo lo que ella hace. Este fin de semana vamos a estar en la área de Katy para enseñar el curso de Reiki Angélico nivel 1 y 2. La próxima semana lo vamos a ofrecer también, pero va a ser en la área de Cypress. ¿Qué más?